You know, I went back to my Keith Woods debate because I have another YouTube, like a normie YouTube account that I use to, like, you know, watch videos about normie shit that's not politics, because I want my algorithms to be kept separate. And I had recommended to me one of my videos when I was debating Keith Woods, and I was watching through that video, and then I watched to the end where they all got pissed, where I was like, oh, if you want your kids to look like you, and that's the most important thing, why don't you just fuck your siblings? And people were like, ha, that's where you lost the debate. And I went back and I realized I have changed a lot. And if I were to do that debate now, I would not have said that. And it's like, why is that? Do you regret what you said? No, I don't regret what I said. It was completely sound. But I overestimated the intelligence, both of my debate opponents and the audience. Like, I was making a very philosophically sound argument. And I wasn't saying it's wrong to want to marry people or be with people who are from your own background. Of course you should. Of course, it's the norm that people want to be with people who are from their background, right? But when he said, well, I just want people to look like me, I was trying to get to the point. You're not actually arriving at the thing that combines you in your greater national community. You're not actually looking in the right direction. It's not about how they fucking look. It's about something deeper. And they only look that way incidentally, like as an after effect, right? So it was about form and content. But I was watching myself and I was like, damn, I'm putting this in such a way that, like, no average dumbass is not going to understand this shit. They're just going to think I'm trying to say that it's wrong to want to, like, not have to race mix, or it's wrong to want to keep it and not keep it in the family. That it's wrong to want to keep it in your tribe or your community. Yeah, when you're marrying people of radically different backgrounds, it's a wager. And there's nothing wrong with it, by the way. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But it takes maturity. It takes a level of maturity, and it takes a level of, you know, you definitely have to know what you're doing, right? So there's definitely nothing wrong with people who want to marry within their own culture. But when Keith Woods was saying, I just want my kids to look like me, he was framing it in a way that I could tell that natural instinct is not what's driving his position. His position is some other kind of, some other kind of shit, right? Some other kind of shit, which is basically, I have no connection to the real foundation, the real core of what makes my nation, which is something spiritual, by the way. He has no connection to that. He just has a superficial connection. Just a superficial one. No. In that case, fuck your nation then. But good thing nations are not made. Nations are not skin deep. But retards don't understand that. So, Haas, you're saying that somebody from the other side of the world can be part of the nation? Not necessarily, no. But I'm just saying, the source is not there. Yeah, as a side effect, it's inevitable that people who share the same spiritual community will end up looking the same way. Of course they will. Why wouldn't they? We look the way we do for a reason. But that itself is not the cause. You're getting the effect and the cause reversed, right? So I was watching that debate and I was like, I've changed so much. I don't ever debate people with philosophical openness anymore. I just get straight to the fucking point, the meat and potatoes, that I am accustomed and I know the audience cares about. See, back then, I didn't fucking know what level of intellect and the audience was on. I was new to the internet. I didn't know how anything worked as far as this whole internet shit was. So that's why I was way more intellectually spoken when I was streaming back then, because I really did give people good faith. So, I've adjusted. I'm not one of these. I'm not like President Sunday. Well, for one, I'm not a grotesque, disgusting monstrosity, mutant, ugly, disgusting abomination like President Sunday. But on the other hand, I'm not like him because I actually try to level with my audience or whoever I'm talking to. Like, if I'm saying some shit and my intended audience doesn't understand it or they're interpreting it in a different way, I will actually level with them. I'll be like, all right, I'm going to use words and phrase things in a way, the best of my ability, I hope it communicates what I want to you. I hope it communicates it correctly. But President Sunday goes, I'm going to say what I say. And if I can't communicate it to you, that's your fault. Go fuck yourself, you fucking imbecile. I am so smart. I'm literally better than everyone. And that's your fucking You're actually a sign of unintelligence, actually. One of the biggest signs of intelligence is something called flexibility. The ability to flexibly level with the person you're communicating with in order to actually exchange the conveyance of meaning, right? It's all about meaning. It's not about fucking math.